This is MA.SOLEDAD for more from B.Ed 3B. I am an introvert person. I likely love to be alone, so I can say that I am intrapersonal. I understand more about myself than anybody can. To address the needs of my students, I will incorporate different ways for my students to learn the content. Students may enjoy learning new content in visual, auditory, or hands-on ways. After analyzing the data, spatial is the highest that got 28%, in which students are being able to successfully perceive and derive insights from visual data. Next in line is linguistic, which is 20% of the students understand and use spoken words and written language. The third is bodily kinesthetic, where 16% of the students are able to manipulate objects and use a variety of physical skills. The next one is naturalistic and logical mathematics that got 12%, where students has the ability to identify, classify, and manipulate elements of the environment, objects, animals, or plants, and has the ability to analyze situations or problems logically, identify solutions, conduct scientific research, and easily solve logical mathematical operations. The last but definitely not the least is musical, interpersonal, and intrapersonal that got 4% each.
Have a good day, everyone. And how are you feeling today?
We're doing great.
Okay, so I hope you're doing fine. So for today's meeting, we're going to share our experiences when we go there to the Tupas Elementary School. So are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, we are. Very ready.
Okay, so now let's proceed to the first question.
Theory of multiple intelligences challenge traditional views of intelligence and education.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Moderator. So my answer is Howard Gardner was of the opinion that the conventional IQ test did not accurately reflect the level of intellect possessed by a youngster. This was due to his thought that intelligence was not an one exact, but rather a collection of many different aspects. He goes on to argue that the existence of this many intelligence or challenges an educational system that presupposes that everyone can acquire the same topics in the same manner and that a universal measure suffices to assess students learning. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Ms. Templado. Any additional answers? Okay, let's proceed to question number 2. Question number 2. How might individuals have a different profile of multiple intelligences based on genetics and experience?
Thank you, Ms. Hamor, for your wonderful question. And here's my answer for that. So multiple intelligences are a better way to understand how kids learn. They represent different intellectual abilities and can help teachers and parents give kids a richer learning experience. It may also depend on how the child is molded at a very young age or how they learn it in the long way of growing or through genetics that runs the blood of the family. Learning styles are important for children to learn as they help make learning more fun and rewarding. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Alvinda. Anyone wants to add? Okay, let's proceed to question number 3. Can you think of any examples of people who excel in multiple intelligences, and how might this contribute to their success in life?
Thank you for your questions, Ms. Moderator. Okay, so one great example of people who excels in multiple intelligences is a teacher. Teachers can use multiple intelligences in the classroom for the benefit of their students. A teacher will be able to apply and use multiple intelligences skills, including the instructive ability, style of teaching, and being able to demonstrate and explain the lessons clearly in the class. So the teacher will be called successful in life if he or she can impart and inspire young minds to achieve great things for students.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Bahao. So the next question will be, what are some practical ways to incorporate teaching methods that support linguistic intelligence in the classroom?
Well, there are a lot of activities with high linguistic intelligence, such as use creative writing activities such as poetry or script writing, set up class debate, allow for formal speaking and opportunities, use humor such as joke writing or telling, and make sure there are plenty of reading opportunities. Thank you.
Is for more. So my next question is, how might teaching for logical mathematical intelligence be beneficial for students in their future careers?
It's natural to wonder where your child's learning style may take them in life. The mathematically and logically talented students may be drawn to careers such as accountant, engineering, financial consultant, mathematician, network analyst, and statistician. Professions that primarily deal with numbers are likely to appeal to your child, but also consider them in roles that involve drafting, architecture, physics, astronomy, or other areas of science. In the field of medicine, for example, they want to work with medicine such as pharmacists and more. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Morgan.
Okay, question number 6. What are some challenges that students with spatial intelligence might face in traditional classroom settings, and how can these challenges be addressed?
Thank you, Ms. Famor. So students who excel in spatial intelligence have a strong understanding and manipulation of visual information. This type of student may experience boredom and frustration in a traditional classroom that prioritizes verbal learning and lacks of visual aids in hands-on activities. Teachers can help these students by using more visual aids, incorporating hands-on activities, encouraging creativity, and using alternative assessments to highlight their strengths. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Ms. Binigay. Now let's proceed to question number 7. How can teachers incorporate physical movement into their lessons to support students with bodily kinesthetic intelligence?
Okay, thank you for the question. So with the use of bodies, helping teachers are able to encourage students to develop their bodily kinesthetic intelligence and also to participate in charade games, role-playing games, or mime. And also making room for some dancing, or you just have to make room for some material arts and some physical activities. And make room in the schedule for kids or other forms theatrical arts. That's it.
Thank you so much for that, Ms. Inflado. Anybody wants to add? Okay, let's proceed to question number 8. In what ways might musical intelligence be useful in careers outside of the music industry?
Okay, let me answer that question. So my answer for that question is music. It enables the creation, exchange, and comprehension of meaning through the sound. The musical intelligence involves as an awareness of the melodies, rhythms, and tones in music. Due to the exposure to musical education or other factors such as being born into a musical family, children may demonstrate musical precocity. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Ms. Albinda. Now let's proceed to question number 9. What are some potential benefits of incorporating multiple intelligences in teaching, and how might this impact student learning outcomes?
So thank you for your questions, Ms. Moderator. The multiple intelligence theory can draw students back into learning. So by incorporating the different intelligences, teachers will teach a concept that allows each diverse learners a chance to succeed at learning. So therefore, the teachers can use multiple intelligences in the classroom for the benefit of the students. So it would significantly enhance student learning achievement, promote the motivation to learn, enhance reading comprehension, and even enhance the ability to cooperate learning with peers.
Thank you so much, Ms. Bahal. Now the last question will be, how might Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences be used to promote a more inclusive and diverse education system?
Okay, thank you for that wonderful question, Ms. Moderator. So for the answer of that last question, so students frequently connect test results and grades with intelligence. Yet introducing children to Howard Gardner's notion of many intelligences helps demonstrate to them how each individual has a unique intelligence. This viewpoint may strengthen their self-assurance and desire to learn. The typical definition of intelligence is one's intellectual potential, which can be quantified and is a hard-to-change quality. We have been encouraged to assume by our educational system that academic success and grades are commonly used indicators of a child's intellect. Every child is different and is born with natural talent, which is a crucial concept to grasp. He or she is attracted to one or more learning styles, as best described by the developmental psychologist Howard Gardner in his hypothesis of multiple intelligence. So students often combine intelligences when they do activities or assignments, such as working in a group to create a map based on information given, like spatial, visual, and interpersonal intelligences, or writing a reflective essay about a personal problem they learned from interpersonal and verbal linguistics. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.